Hi, I'm Mayor Kim Driscoll, and we're trying to give folks an idea of what's happening in city government. We've had a number of folks come on to talk a little bit about current events, and I'm pleased that Kate Fox, the Executive Director of Destination Salem, could join us and talk a little bit about some of the marketing activities that are taking place in Salem. So Kate actually has been pretty busy throughout October. Maybe you can just give us a quick summary of some of the things that happened in October, and from a marketing perspective, how the month went.
Sure. We promoted October again this year as a family-friendly month of activities celebrating Halloween, haunted happenings, fall in New England, and had record numbers come to Salem from near and far. It's an international event, and people come from all over the world to celebrate Halloween and haunted happenings here. Hundreds of thousands of people came into Salem, had a great time, and revenue numbers were up. The shops were very happy. All the businesses had a great year.
We know the city benefited as well. We've had the highest revenues we've ever had in terms of dollars coming in. And for folks who don't know, we really do a pretty good job of trying to track what our expenses are for that month and what the revenues are, mostly from parking and vendors. And we were up, I think $265,000 was our total this year, and that's up from last year as well. So
considerably.
The 5 weekends probably didn't help. And
great weather.
The nice weather. Weather is a plus for sure. And we have had a community survey running, and it sounds like a lot of the feedback from the 500 or so folks who have responded was mostly positive. Always gives us some things that we can work on, and which we're happy to do. But I think overall people were pretty pleased with the month.
They were, and the people who may not love October as much as some of the other months, they are more and more understanding about the importance of it to the economy and keeping the business community healthy year-round. And all in all, it was a good month.
I always try and say to folks, you know that favorite place you like? Imagine if they didn't have October. They're here in January and February when it's a little less quiet, although I, for one, am pretty happy when it's November 1st. So maybe now that October's out with the old and with the new, we're already on to holiday shopping and really trying to promote a more local campaign to remind folks about some of the great retail opportunities we have here and great opportunities to buy your gifts right in Salem without going to the malls and other places.
Right. We've really been able to shift our marketing efforts for Salem to include a regional area that reaches out to the towns, not only Salem, but the neighboring communities to support the downtown restaurants and shops. And we did that throughout November and December. We're doing a Shop Different, Shop Salem campaign this month, and hoping people are going to maybe come to Salem in addition to the mall trips or the online shopping they're doing.
Yeah, I'd love to see us promote more of the opportunity to come right to your own hometown to shop. We know it has a better impact on your local economy, and if you don't have to head out of town using gas to get there, it's great to be able to shop right within the confines of your community.
Right, and for people who haven't been downtown in a while, we have dozens of new businesses, restaurants and retailers, and you can get all sorts of gifts and personal items from cosmetics to clothing, household goods, great Yankee Swap items. Lots of jewelry and really unique boutiques.
So true. We now have 3 women's clothing stores within 1 block of each other between Signatures, J-Mode, and the boutique on Derby Street. Great opportunity, particularly for husbands and spouses to find a place. So we do have a men's shopping night planned, is that right?
Right. We're doing a men's shopping night. A lot of the retailers are staying open Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays during December, but Thursday the 16th will be men's shopping night, and we're encouraging people to come down and create wish lists in the participating business, then give the postcard to their spouse or the person shopping for them so that they are guaranteed to get what they want.
I love that idea. Here's what I'd like. It's already I'm already registered at a store locally. All you have to go do is pick it up. That makes it kind of seamless.
Well, and you can select different stores, so it's not ruining the surprise. You're giving options.
There you go. Right. You don't have to get everything.
Just a little help, right? A little guidance.
Well, I think trying to attract folks to come to Salem more than just October. We know the masses of people that come here in October. That is part of sort of an overall marketing campaign to have activities outside of the busy season. And can you talk a little bit about some of the upcoming activities and even the marketing campaign, the overall approach to that?
Sure. We have festivals year-round. After we get through the holidays in December, we will transition into February and Salem So Sweet and Chocolate and Wine and programming for school vacation week. And then we have the film festival. We will have the poetry festival in May that's coming. It's moving from Lowell to Salem, and we're thrilled to have that. The arts festival. Just every month there's something else to bring you downtown.
Right, and I think the strategy is for folks to come from near and far. So we know a lot of the restaurants bring people in from a 30-mile radius, and there's an opportunity to captivate that audience, as well as folks from 300 or 3,000 miles if they're coming here for the Forbidden City exhibit at the PEM. And putting those two groups together and marketing to them takes some expertise, and we're working on a new marketing plan.
We're working with an agency based out of Beverly called Rattle, and they're doing some positioning and branding work for us, and we'll look to launch that in January.
Which I think is exciting because it not only means visitors from far away, folks who are local, maybe coming to shop or dine, but also folks who may be considering living in Salem, or if we're trying to recruit a business, we could have an opportunity to have one tagline, one promotional opportunity to bring people to our community and recognize how special Salem is. It's such a unique city. I love it. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased, but I think being able to share what makes Salem unique and special along those different disciplines is just a great thing.
Right, we want to inspire community pride, and we hope that we come up with a brand and a tagline that's going to do that for people who live here, who visit here, no matter how far you're coming, whether it's from South Salem or Southern England. We want you to really enjoy Salem, and a great place to visit is a great place to live, so it all works out. For
sure, and we're very certainly grateful for the fact that we've had increased hotel motel stays. We think that's a result of some of the marketing we're doing. We're able to share some of those marketing dollars with Destination Salem to help promote, sort of feed that goose that lays that golden egg and promote some of the marketing. I think it one hand certainly washes the other in terms of getting people to come here, making it certainly a fun and festive visit, and then promoting revenues for the city at the same time.
Right, tourism is economic development, and the more people we get to come and stay overnight in Salem, the more tax we're generating for the city, and that translates into jobs and city services.
Exactly. We know there is a formula that I know that tourism officials use for dollars that come into your community.
It's about a $5 return on every $1 invested.
Right. There used to be, and you and I have talked about this, the tourism folks in town used to put on the bottom of their checks, paid for with tourism dollars, as a way to educate vendors, whether it's a local hardware store or a linen company or a graphic artist, that we don't have businesses out on 128, we don't have big, large employers, but we have lots of small businesses, and that really is the heart and soul of our community, many of which rely on hospitality and tourism to succeed.
Right, and it's not just the visitors that are generating that revenue and that economic base, it's the people employed by tourism. So just taking one of our accommodations that will employ more than 100 people, those people are spending their money in Salem and keeping the businesses healthy.
That's right. We want to continue that cycle so that they'll shop local, eat local, and certainly enjoy all that Salem has to offer. Well, Kate, I'm glad you were here. I'm certainly glad you're at Destination Salem. I think the sky's the limit as we work together and partner with the Salem Chamber, Salem Main Streets, City of Salem officials, and the Redevelopment Authority to really make Salem, put Salem even more on the map than it already is, and make Salem a great place to visit.
Thanks for having me.